been buzzing the whole night. That's terrible. Okay, so this is our QVC 2 big deal, guys. Already 1,000 of these have been ordered. It's called the RLM Patina, which is brass. It's brass, open work drop earring. You are looking at high craftsmanship, high inspiration, a statement piece that just flows in this perfect harmony of color that just kind of swells through the entire piece. It is truly coming to you from one of the world's most outstanding designers, elite designers, award-winning designers, lifetime achiever. Here are your choices. This one is the blue, and I will tell you there's a left and a right, and he actually marked it on the back of them, which I'll turn around and show you that right now so you can see it, because if you're always going, well, which one did they want me to have it be the left and which is the right? Well, right above here, you're going to see L and R, and that means left and right. So that one is the blue, and look at how they almost look like a suede. They look like a soft, beautiful blue suede. Now the gold tone is going to follow in with that blue as far as the hardware goes, and it's a gorgeous teardrop that comes across all high polished. We'll move over to the green. The green's going to harbor silver tone with it, and you're going to get a close-up of that as well. So it's, again, it's going to be this very lovely, lovely, almost like a green pale suede look to it. And you'll notice on these beautiful close-ups that nothing is a complete like finish to it. The color undulates throughout the earring. Lastly, the pink, and that's what I'm wearing, and it's more of like a rose tone, and the hard metal on that is going to be matching that up with the rose tone. Robert, let me go ahead and give them a quick measurement so folks can understand where they fall on you. We're about 2 3/4 inches in length, and then from side to side, 1 inch at the widest point. These are new, they're QVC 2 big deal. They are exclusive just here to QVC, and they're on 3 payments of $14.98. Perfect weight on them, not flimsy, but yet not too heavy. They're just dynamite. I love the color pop that you did.
It's so exciting to introduce color. I mean, I don't think this has happened before in QVC history, really.
I know.
The idea of bringing patina into a commercial market like this, and it normally is a very, very small and a very elite group of people that understand and appreciate patina. And from the beginning of my career, I have been inspired by wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi is the Japanese concept of aged things that have a worn soul to them, and worn wood or metal that has been darkened and then polished where you touch it all the time. This is part of the wabi-sabi mentality, but it goes back to my love of archaeology and digging things out of the earth and finding things from ancient cultures that have turned these colors by natural means. Bronze is often, depending on the alloy and the metal, it'll turn different shades of green to blue, depending on the air quality or it's the oxygen attacking the metal surface, and it eats into it, and it literally creates a permanent surface, because it's like an acid that eats into it. These pieces are so gorgeous because they carry that same slightly splotchy, natural chemical reaction look that happens with sculptures out there, and it does have a leather-like, suede-like, leather-like look to it. When you get really close up, it's amazing how they have this voluptuous surface. See that? The surface is a concave river. It's like a river of concave all the way around, and then look at the thickness of the edge.
That's gorgeous.
And that edge it's like a knife edge. The inside edge is quite thick, so it has dimension, and that's where the sculptural quality comes from. And then as you get to the edges of the earring, it thins out and becomes thinner, sharper. And I love how these hang from this wonderful little shepherd's hook that gives it that final little polish, that little extra pizzazz that says this is a high quality piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Now, is this costume jewelry? I don't know. Is this art jewelry? Yes.
Definitely.
It's definitely not fine jewelry because it's not made of sterling silver, but it is made of brass, and it has a handmade, hand-finished look to it.
It does. It really does.
And each one is actually slightly different. I mean, if you looked in a microscope, the surface, the way the color was applied to each one of these, this is a permanent, non-chippable finish.
It's permanently married together.
Yeah, and you know what it is? It's character.
Yeah.
This is about soul, wearing jewelry that has inherent energy. You know, like a force of nature is inside these earrings.
I love that.
And now, why is it right and left?
Yeah.
Because when you wear, there's an instant facelift. I call these. We sold these before in just shiny silver and gold, bronze, and they just blew out every time we bring them on air. It's because they are so flattering on the face. They frame the face.
So true.
The line comes straight down and then lifts back up and goes up and then back up. So there's a triangular shape that is about lifting your jawbone. I mean, it pays attention to your...
Oh, definitely. When I had these on, I mean, the minute I saw them in the monitor, I'm like, wow. You know, that just looks, there's this instant lift to it. You see that in the earring because just like Robert just said, it comes frames and then it, boom, pulls up.
Yeah.
And you look at how that just kind of brings all of this up, your face up, your eyes up to my eyes. And I love to do it with this soft pink because it's almost like wearing, you know, those, the cosmetics. It almost looks like that makeup pink color that looks good on everyone. But I'll tell you what, the blue would be smashing. You know, if you had honestly blonde hair and blue eyes, or a redhead. Are you kidding me? Look at that green. This looks gorgeous. These look gorgeous on everyone. It's going to be hard to figure out which one you want to get because they're all beautiful.
Well, you've got the blue is like lapis. Now think about Cleopatra. Think about Egyptian makeup.
God,
And they put on shades of
gemstones,
lapis, crushed
genuine gemstones,
crushed turquoise, and crushed rose quartz. They would, I mean, in their blush, in the powders, all of these things that would sparkle on their skin. It was all part of the beauty picture. So when you think of color in your jewelry now, think of it as being part of your makeup kit.
Oh, I like that.
It's like when you put your face together in the morning, it's not just about your hair, not just about your makeup, it's about your earrings and how it completes that beauty picture from the base of the neck up. You know, Irving Penn, the great photographer, used to, you know, explain to me how a beauty picture is really basically just from the neck up, and it's all about those elements.
Wow.
The hair, the makeup, the shape of the face, and the earrings.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing.
Which makes earrings
very important.
The most important and the most popular category of all jewelry classifications.
My word.
We sell more jewelry, more earrings. Everyone sells more earrings than anything else.
Than anything else. So why these earrings? Is it the color? Is it the shape?
It's everything.
Is it the,
It's the shape. It's the open center, which gives a sense of lightness. It's not a heavy-looking earring.
Yeah.
And originally, these came from a design I called fairy wings. And they were maybe 50% larger than this and came directly from the earlobe. They were pierced. And they framed the face in a very dramatic way. So these are a smaller version on a dangle. And it's just, you know, they would not be selling so well if they weren't doing the trick.
If they weren't, exactly. And the cool thing is, again, a piece that I think is ageless and timeless. You don't pinhole yourself to any generation. You're kind of like, you know, the Beatles. Every generation loves them, you know. And
Thank you. That's a wonderful thing.
I think it is. But that's what it's like. It's like you're ageless, you're timeless. The folks that love you are, again, anywhere from teenagers to senior citizens and everyone in between, because your pieces are multi-generational pieces.
Yes. I've lately been hearing a lot about the 70s. The 70s are an era of incredible breakthroughs in all forms of art.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely a child of the 70s. That's when I started, and that's when I flourished and became who I am. My first Vogue cover was 76.
Jeez. Wait a minute, how many years between the Commune to the Vogue cover?
Oh, that was about 5 years.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it was a meteoric explosion.
Good
Meteoric.
Lord.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's amazing. I love the 70s too.
Yeah. A lot of the museums right now are doing exhibitions about the 70s,
Yeah.
especially Studio 54.
Oh, I've
and the
been
whole-
watching that. Did you ever go there?
Oh, hello.
Stop it. Oh,
How many times? Just ask how many times.
how
did I
many
go there,
times
you
did
know?
you go?
How
No,
many times a week did I?
Let me ask you this. So I've been watching, I'm like obsessed with it, Studio 54, you know, so I've been watching a lot of documentaries on it
Yeah.
and the stories, and I've been reading about it. Is it true? I mean, how
Absolute-
wild and
Oh.
crazy?
More wild and crazy than they're saying.
Oh my, I bet the 80s and the 90s must have been so boring for you.
Well,
After Studio 54, what do you do?
well, then you went to Area Club.
I'll have to look that one up.
They shut Studio 54 down because
Yeah.
the poor guys got in jail.
Yeah.
But then Area opened, and I weighed 125 pounds because I danced every night.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. We have so much to talk about.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so the earrings though, I think dressed up, dressed down, casual, fun,
Yeah.
funky, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, these are not your precious earrings.
Right.
And they're more than just fashion earrings. These are earrings that speak to the soul. They speak
Yeah.
to your inner voice.
Yeah, inner goddess, I
Yeah.
think, yeah. When I see these, I think of Cleopatra. I think of, you know, the inner goddess that comes out, the drama, a little bit of the shishiness that comes out of them, for me anyway.
And there's something so exciting about jewelry that is this color.
I know.
That's the crazy thing is my whole career I've been making jewelry with patinas like this, and I've been selling it to a very limited collector's market, really.
Yeah.
But to see this here on QVC2, on QVC, and to see that it's being received so well, it gives me hope for mankind.
I love
You know what
that.
I mean?
I love that. Well, we are no fool, that's for sure. When we see something beautiful, we know it. And the thing is to get color, your only other choice has been to get plastic jewelry, or I don't know. I can't do plastic jewelry. And to know that these are Robert Lee Morris, to know that these are brass, to know that. And by the way, I have nickel allergies. I have. Whenever I get anywhere near kind of dirty brass or bronze, I will turn immediately green. I will turn the item green. And you see how clean and beautiful these are. I've been wearing them for over an hour. And I will turn it usually in 5 minutes.
Wow.
If it's poorly done, 5
Wow.
minutes, it's done.
That is a testimony right
Yeah,
there.
so you can tell that these are clean and beautiful. Very nice job on them. Very pure. You didn't have to do that, but you did. So makes it nice for girls like me.
Well, yeah.
Do you believe they want me to wrap up?
Well, yeah.
We have so much to talk
I
about.
know.
We have
Let's
so much to talk
let's
about.
Just take another hour. Let them.
Okay. Well, I'm the next host, so if I don't start,
Oh,
it doesn't matter. Wait, is he coming back at 3 p.m. with Nancy?
Yeah.
You're 3 p.m. with Nancy. All right, so seriously, we have to talk about Studio 54. I have to talk to you about how my better hammering techniques can be. We have so much to talk about.
The Bee Gees.
The Bee